Hello everyone. So today in this shooter series we are going to work on civilian characters. So this white guy you see over here is a civilian character. So all it have is this patrol path and it doesn't have any weapons. So he will be patrolling once we start, and if he hear any disturbances like a shooting sound, he will just duck, like go into crouch mode. That's the basic behavior I have implemented for now. Later on we will add advanced behaviors like finding covers and running there, and I have added another civilian here as well within these enemies. So the reason is the civilians are indifferent towards the player or any of the enemy factions. So if I play, you see the AI character, the civilian is just patrolling around, and here the other civilian also patrolling around within the enemy characters, but enemies are not attacking the civilian. So if I make a sound, something like explosion or shooting sound, now this AI character, the civilian, goes into crouch mode and wait until the disturbance is passed. So to make it easier for testing, I have limited the wait time for 5 seconds. Within that 5 seconds, if the civilian didn't hear anything, he will resume his duty. So if I shoot again, he goes into the crouch mode. Wait 5 seconds. Unless the enemies are shooting, he will stop and go back to, yeah, see, if I shoot again, he ducks. Alright, so that's what we are going to work on today. And before we get started, I'd like to remind you, you can download the project files of this project and all other thousands of projects that we have done in my channel. To the date, there are over 1700 videos. For each video, project file is accessible once you become a member in a Patreon page. Right, now let's get back to today's tutorial. Alright, now here is our project. So first we need to create a character for the civilian, and here we have these enemy characters which already has the patrolling behavior. So I'm gonna select these characters, NPC patrolling characters, and create a child blueprint. I'll call it AI ALS civilian. Okay, now open it. So I'll set the default color to white because they are civilians, and under AI I'll keep the duty enabled. So the same settings that we have implemented for the NPC characters, enemy characters, will be available for the civilians as well because they are child characters. But for civilians, we don't need them to have any weapons. So therefore, under guns, right, so we have default primary weapon AK. Let me just remove that. And now also, as for the AI controller, instead of this AI controller, ALS AI controller class, I think I'll define a new AI controller. I'll choose this basic AI controller as the base class, AI civilian. Okay, for now nothing is there, but I'll assign it AI civilian. So if I just drag and drop this AI character here, where is the patrol path? Oh sorry, I drag and drop the player. Let me make a little bit longer patrol path like this. So if I simulate, Now these enemies are not actually shooting at him because already the team is 1, which is same as these guys. See, so but for civilians, ideally there should not be a team. So yeah, let me make it something like -1. But now once I have a different team ID for them, these guys will start shooting. See? They started shooting at him because now this guy is from a different team. So to prevent that, we will have to do something else. Now the reason that I can't keep the civilians team same as the NPC enemy team is because there will be multiple different enemy factions with multiple different team IDs. So therefore none of the enemy factions should be attacking the civilian. So that's why I can't keep the same ID which is 1 for the civilian. So this guy is a child of NPC patrolling, which is a child of ALS NPC, which is a child of ALS anime character BP. Now here we have is enemy. Have I implemented it here? No. Which is also a child of ALS base character BP. Here I have this is enemy interface function, which returns, get a team ID and check if it is same as our team ID. If it is same, we are not enemies. If it is different, we are enemies. That is what returns in this is enemy interface function that I have defined through the ALS character BPI. CLM BPI character. Okay, now let's override that event or function from the civilian. Here we can find is enemy and override it, and let's always return false. Now if I simulate, the enemies will not be shooting at him because the ALS character is returning false for is function call. So the next disregard this error. That's because we don't have a player when we simulate. So now the next step is, how do we allow the NPC character to react to the shooting sound and do the patrolling? So for that, here I'll add another behavior tree, PT civilian. So here I'm already using this ALS BB AI character, which already have these variables. This is coming from the systems that we have already implemented for the NPC AI characters. So I'm gonna reuse the same blackboard. So now here I'll add a select, and let's use this stunned variable, and let's add a sequence here. I'll add a decorator check bool. So here I'll select as the bool key stunned check against true. So if the character is stunned, if this variable is true, I will make the character crouch. So for that we already have created this BT task set stance. So I'll make the stance crouching, and if this stun is false, another sequence. Let me just copy this. If stun is false, then I'll set the stance to standing like this, and then I'll run behavior. So we already have created a behavior for duty. What this is that behavior tree duty. What this does is just execute whatever the duty that we have assigned for the character. And in this case, we have assigned a patrol path, so the duty would be patrolling in this given patrol path. Now in this ALS civilian, the begin play, not ALS civilian, AI civilian. Here in the begin play, I'll run behavior tree, the civilian behavior tree, PT civilian. Okay, now let's see what happens when I simulate. Yeah, see, now the character starts, and if I play instead of simulating, you can see, where is the other guy? Oh, we didn't place anyone here. So let me duplicate the civilian. Now you see the civilian is patrolling, and if I shoot, because the civilian does not have any sensors, so in here we can let's just copy. This is ALS AI controller. Here we have the hearing configuration, so let me just copy that to the civilian, and then on target perception updated, here I can get the stimulus and break, and we can get the tag. So here let me show you, we implemented this break the stimulus and get tag, and from the tag we get convert it to a integer value. This integer value will be 0 for things like footstep sounds, and this will be larger than 0 for things like shouting sounds, etc. So I'm gonna use that. So let me just copy this, and then if this is larger than 0, that means we are in danger. Use this name, stunned. We are going to make it true, mark it as true, and then I'm gonna add a retriggerable delay, let's say 10 seconds, and then I'm gonna mark this as false, so the character will restart doing duty. One more, if this changes, it should abort both. So that means immediately when this stunned value is changed, if it was false, once it becomes true, the character should stop doing the duty and go into crouching mode for safety. Didn't work. I copied this here. Starts enabled. This should start enabled. Okay, see, once I start shooting, it down. So I got shot. I got a sniper shot. Okay, so let me make a sound with the grenade. Now the enemies don't know where I am because I didn't shoot. The explosion sound was from somewhere else. See, now the civilian restarted his duty because he no longer heard any sound. Now let me make a sound again. He again crouched for safety. Alright, so that's that kind of advanced behaviors. And thanks again for watching. As always, updated project files will be available for the download in Patreon page. Link would be in the description below. And see you in the next episode. Goodbye.